The soldier was surrounded by Japanese guards, and with no chance left to fight back, he surrendered to them. They took him to the camp, where more soldiers like him were imprisoned and constantly tortured. The guards then presented him before the colonel, who immediately ordered his execution. A commander took him into the jungle, ready to kill him, but at the exact moment, the soldier tricked the commander and killed all the guards. He escaped and started running through the jungle, but soon fell into another Japanese trap and failed to free himself. The guards captured James again and brought him back to the camp. When the colonel found out that James had tried to escape by killing everyone, including Captain Hirano, he removed his badge and said that killing Captain Hirano was the biggest mistake of his life. The colonel then sent him to a cell. Inside the cell, James met other soldiers who had been trapped there for months. The next day, they planned to steal the radio from the watchtower to send a signal to the army. They created a fake disturbance, forcing the guards to leave the tower. Using that opportunity, James stole the radio. He then hid the radio in a secret place. The following day, a guard dragged James to the colonel's room. The colonel suspected that someone was trying to transmit coded messages from the camp, but James revealed nothing. Enraged, the colonel warned that James will have to die here today or tomorrow, and the guards took him away again. After James left, the commander asked why they were still keeping him alive and offered to kill him immediately. The colonel refused, saying they now had a bigger problem, believing a British attack could happen at any time. The next day, James was tied up in front of everyone and severely tortured. He was beaten until all the strength drained from his body. Then the colonel ordered his hands to be freed and forced James to fight against the guards. As soon as his restraints were removed, James started fighting without thinking about anyone else. He beats everyone to the point that they can't stand on their own feet. He won the fight, but a guard suddenly struck him with his gun, knocking him unconscious. That night, the colonel came to the camp to see James and told him to take it easy, saying he was going to die tomorrow. James replied that he had been hearing the same thing from the very beginning and questioned why the colonel kept doing all this if he truly wanted him dead. The colonel left without saying anything, and James was taken back to his cell. Seeing him, his comrades told him that while he was unconscious, American planes had flown over the camp. Hearing this, James realized the American military was nearby, and that sending a signal immediately was their best chance of rescue. Late that night, they escaped the camp and reached a location from where they could transmit a signal. They successfully sent it, and the American forces became aware of their exact position. But when they returned to the camp, it was completely empty. Moments later, guards appeared and knocked them unconscious with their rifles. When they woke up again, chaos filled the air. The military had launched an attack. Two nurses rushed in and untied their hands as bombs exploded outside and Japanese soldiers opened fire on the prisoners. James went straight to the colonel's room, where he found him sitting alone with his katana. James challenged him to a fight, and the colonel accepted. Both were skilled fighters, but James eventually defeated him and chose to leave him alive. At the last moment, the commander tried to shoot James, but the colonel stopped him, saying he had already been defeated and refused to attack from behind like a coward. An American aircraft lowered a hook, and they latched on and escaped. Years later, James visited the colonel's home, only to learn from his son that the colonel had died the last year. His son said his father always believed James would come one day, and he returned his badge to him.